I'll ensure that my father prevails from this persecution. Even Obi has called us, Bello Elrufai. If Obi now called you, God, what now happen? Eh? You make sure that your father prevails from this persecution. Okay. Bello Elrufai, a member of the House of Representatives and son to the former governor of Kaduna State, Nasiru El-Rufai, has taken to his official X handle to disclose his priorities amid the controversies that trailed his re-election bid under the platform of the APC. According to the statements which were shared on his official X handle, he pointed out that his priority was to ensure that his father prevails. But why are you still in APC? I don't understand. Why are you looking for a re-election bid under APC when your father has already gone to ADC? Why didn't you follow your father to ADC? I don't understand. You not think they will allow you to enter again? They play. They continue detention of the former governor of Kaduna State and ADC chieftain Nasir El-Rufai at the hands of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission (EFCC) had generated grievous concerns amongst the populace. However, amid the controversy that trailed his re-election bid, Bello El-Rufai, the son to the former governor and House of Representative member, in a recent statement pointed out that he was focused on the release of his father. According to the statement which was shared on his official X handle on Tuesday, March 24, 2026, Bello El-Rufai pointed out that he would ensure that his father was freed from what he believes was a political persecution. Former governor of Anambra State, according to Bello El-Rufai, has called more than 10 times, showing his care for the former governor who also was a member of the African Democratic Congress (ADC). Peter Obi, according to Bello El-Rufai, was truly touched by the predicament of his father. However, he declined to disclose the actions being taken behind the scenes to ensure the release of the former governor. Oh, Sammy says the evil that men do returns to them. I've quickly forgotten many that cried, shed tears, even some had HPP and by during your father's regime as MFCT and as GOKS. What is happening now is the answer to their prayers. What a man sows, he reaps. And don't forget, what harvest is always bigger than seed. This is not persecution, but nemesis. First, as I remember that the case that took James Ibori to jail and Ojo Zokali is never a murder case, neither a rape case. It is money laundering, okay? If truly you are a lawmaker, you ought to know that all of us are equal before the law of our lands. If a whole army general, not even lieutenant general or major general, but General Olusegun Obasanjo could go to jail from a Fulani man called Sani Abacha, who the hell is Rufai that tapping NSA phone line plus money laundering and aiding the terrorists to buy Christians in Kaduna? Abubakar said it's so fortunate for a brilliant man, but tapping high-class government official phone is a crime. It's actually a crime. But I don't know if they've actually confirmed, because he was saying the other day that it was somebody else that did it. But that person gave him the information. That was what he was saying the other day. That it was not like he was the one that tapped it outrightly. Oh, it is all. Chairman Obi says, government of the day, once you are not with them, your dirty linen is outside. I'm telling you. That one saved day. Apart from the fact that people are saying, this is nemesis, blah, blah, blah. It is because he is no longer an APC member. That's why they are chanting him too. Let's be telling ourselves the truth. Esther says, so all of a sudden Peter B calls is now more important to you, Kaduna by God. Where are your emirs? The truth says, truth is, I'm not a fan of El-Rufai, the current satanic government in power, but we must be careful about the statement that we make in public domain. Wisdom save us all from all hassles. Okay? But saying you and Obi get the country. He called you and your family. That's your business. Did he call you when your father was in government or when the Southern Kaduna people were facing persecution? That's your business. Allow the law to take its course. Okay? See, Madrid says that should be when he must have said his jail term. Anyways, he's reaping what he sowed. Maybe he has an opportunity to be free, but did not make a good use of it until now. Just kept being stubborn. Everything has time and ending, just as your mother said. Austin says, Shane, Obi won't release your father. Because I don't really know why you had to put that Obi called. And so, How that one take concern this my garri and groundnut wey I dey drink jejely? Na your cross carry am na. Abi you dey whine me? Gbenga says if Obi call you and so what? What is he the court? He came Virginia says no one thought Elrufai would be in this position. One day Sheyi Tinubu will be called to answer questions about the billions he has been spending up and down. No be small. City boy movement. This short man is the devil. Okay, that short man is the devil. Chibuto says Elrufai is supposed to be punished so well by Tinubu because all Nigerians are suffering today in the hands of this government was caused Abiu. True, that one said they are manipulated by the same Elrufai. Yes, it was the one that initiated this Muslim ticket and made it possible for Shettima and Tinubu to be president and vice president. So he was also part of it. Now, of course, he was so much in love with Tinubu, but just for wicked and selfish agenda of Islamizing this country. Even when Buhari was planning to disappoint Tinubu, Elrufai stood up to make sure Tinubu takes power. Today he's getting his deserved rewards from God, not Tinubu. It's a set of people. It's true, Sha. True. Atinari says, terrorist son. Prince Ogu says he will rot in jail. Odinaka says, Bello, your father is evil man. My name is Odinaka. Make thunder by your papa. You bring down my shop for Sabon Tasha, Kaduna. All the markets in Kaduna, your father sell all of them. Mama says, if I were the opposition coalition leaders, I would suggest that we report ourselves to EFCC to detain all of us along with Abubakar Malami and Malam Nasir El-Rufai. You know why? Because their only sin is dumping APC to join ADC. That's why they are being persecuted. Mama says, sometimes I ponder the political trajectory of this 112 years old great-grand Mam Nigeria. If El-Rufai's son is in National Assembly, Ibori's daughter is in National Assembly, Shomole's son is the commissioner in the state, one will understand the political map reading. Yes, now it's a family business now. It's a family business. Exactly. You just be fighting and fighting that. They've already turned it into a family business. There's only these few ones that we know. What about others that we don't know, that have brought their families into the National Assembly, into the Senate, into the whatever? They don't care about us. Somehow decided your frustration just started. Congratulations. Franklin says, your father is an enemy of the Nigerians and youth and a member of Muslim ticket against the Christians in Nigeria. Fidel says, every Tinubu can match up with these people. Obi will become their boy. As a lie. Sheriff says, tell your father to respect elders, not insult senior citizens again. Okay, my listeners, don't forget to like, to share, to subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.